We're at that time of year that I like to call mom spaghetti. That is when you just throw anything at the wall to see what sticks when it comes to the NFL draft. And one of the things that we're doing, being just 8 days away from the NFL draft, is throwing draft scenarios out there. No one knows exactly what's going to happen. Every year we're surprised more and more and more by things that teams do. A couple years ago, before the draft even happened, the San Francisco 49ers traded up for Trey Lance, and now they're talking about trading him. Last year, Brad Holmes moves up 20 spots for Jamison Williams, what some would consider the best wide receiver in the draft. But Bill Barnwell from ESPN, an ESPN Plus article, has a ridiculous trade scenario that he even knows is ridiculous, but it's one of those mom spaghetti, man. You just throwing it at the wall, see what sticks, just being 8 days away from the NFL draft. And that involves defensive tackle Aaron Donald. Now, for those of you who don't know, Aaron Donald was the initial target of Brad Holmes during the Matthew Stafford LA Rams trade. He tried to get Aaron Donald instead of Jared Goff. The Rams said negative, and then they settled for Jared Goff. And I think that was better overall. Imagine if Aaron Donald would have been on our team. He would have been 28, 29 at the time. We would have had to draft a rookie quarterback, and our team, in my honest opinion, would look a lot different. So it's a good thing that the LA Rams shot down that trade and said no. But here's an article from ESPN Plus, Bill Barnwell, and a goofy, silly trade that might entertain the Detroit Lions. And I want to know what your thoughts in the comments are below, and I will let you know mine after this is done. But here's what Bill had to say regarding the Detroit Lions at pick 18. It says at 18, the Detroit Lions get Aaron Donald. The Rams, who have no first-round pick, get pick 18, and our second round 255. He says, let's get a little silly. The Rams won Super Bowl 56 on the back of trading 2 first-round picks to the Lions in a deal for quarterback Matthew Stafford. Things have gone south since. Yes, they have. And general manager Les Snead has been cutting or trading away nearly every veteran on the defensive side of the ball in an attempt to clear cap space and reacquire draft capital. The Rams unquestionably hope to compete in 2023, but 2024 or 2025 might be more realistic. At 31 and having already flirted with retirement a year ago, Darnold's timeline might not align with LA. And then he goes on to say that there is a no trade clause in Aaron Donald's contract and why the Detroit Lions should potentially pull the trigger on this trade. Now, this to me is absolutely ridiculous. Aaron Donald is 31 years old. He will be 32 when the season starts. And that time, the Aaron Donald ship has sailed. There's no reason for the Detroit Lions to trade for a 32-year-old defensive tackle who the cap hit that this guy has, the salary on top of the no trade clause that he has, just doesn't make any sense to me. But here is Aaron Donald's. If we take a look at his salary, it says, coming from Spot Track, Aaron Donald signed a 3-year, $95 million contract with the Los Angeles Rams, including a $25 million signing bonus, $95 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $31.6 million. That's him and Jared Goff are getting the same amount, essentially. In 2023, Donald will earn a base salary of $13.5 million and a signing bonus of $15 million while carrying a cap hit of $26 million and a dead cap value of $59. So the Rams even parting with Aaron Donald seems ridiculous at this point, but they are trading away. Seems like that Super Bowl winning team is being dismantled. I mean, they have Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Cam Akers. They got rid of Jalen Ramsey. They're dismantling their team. They sold out for that one Super Bowl, and they are paying the price now. But this, to me, is absolutely ridiculous. Not going to happen. And why even put that out there? Aaron Donald is not only, we can get a guy in the draft that is 10 years younger than Aaron Donald who plays the same position. I mean, if we're going to do that, we might as well take Jalen Carter at number 6. So I don't understand where these guys be coming up with this stuff. But at the same time, the mom spaghetti, man, you're just at this point in the NFL draft talk with 8 days away, you're just throwing stuff, man, and just putting, whatever you can put out there, the most ludicrous draft scenario, you're going to make sure that you put that out there. Ridiculous. Like I said, I'm glad we didn't get Aaron Donald in the first place, because I think our team would look a whole lot different had we traded for Aaron Donald. He probably would have retired, to tell you the truth. He's been threatening retirement ever since they won a Super Bowl. He was going to retire after last year, and then they brought him back. Last year they paid him, which was what brought him back. So 31 years old, cap hit, ludicrous. This makes no sense to me, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure you will. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Don't forget about the NFL Draft live coverage a week from tomorrow. We're doing day 1. You don't want to miss it. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.